Woo,
Thank
woo,
you,
woo.
to Keisha Carr for that amazing, amazing introduction. I appreciate you. Woo! You know what though? What we did not get. All right. Can I share something with y'all? Would y'all like to know a secret tip, a strategy?
Go
That's
for
what
it.
we're here for. Y'all supposed to, yeah, give me the strategy.
Yeah, give me a strategy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a strategy. Here's a strategy. This is called the deflection. Okay. All right, the deflection. I'm live, we live on camera. So I'm giving y'all the golden strategy as deflection. The person we did not get to hear a story from was the amazing co-host. Thank you to Keisha Carr for that wonderful introduction, first of all, and the AP through the roof. Oh my goodness, on fire. But what we did, who we did not get a chance to hear from and hear her story and hear what she's doing in her business, that's none other than Miss Tawana Chisley. Give us your success story, lady. Talk to us.
God. Oh, so I'll say this real quick. I had a little setback last week and it was okay. I did put a little post up. Your setback is just setting you up for greatness. Pardon, phone ringing. So Friday I had was meeting up with some of my people over my favorite spot, and one of the ladies that I do poetry with, she sings and all this other stuff. She works for the government, and she started talking about her getting ready to retire. But what she does in the government is help other people retire. So when she said retire, I immediately went to talking to her about the annuities. She said she was aware of it. So what we're going to do is connect, because she says she will talk to the people from her end about what they need to do with their 401ks, blah, blah, blah. But then she'll send them my direction so that I can talk to them about rolling it over to additional the index annuities. And I also ran into a gentleman that I knew when I was working at Treasury Credit Union as a member service rep. I recognized the man yesterday and I said, "You worked at FMS?" He said, "Yeah, yeah." He said, "I was at the credit union." And he said, he's getting ready to retire. He asked me what was I doing. And I told him what I do. And I didn't have my cards, but I did sign up for a Bling Jock. And I was able to have him scan my phone. So he has my information. I have his. I'm going to reach out to him as well. So that's what I've done.
Okay, Tawana, I see you.
Thank you. Thank you, Eric. You coming back off of mute, sir?
Yep, yep, yep. Woo! All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Woo! See, that's how you do it. You got to make sure that you edify your host or your co-host. All right? That's how I want to show y'all how to edify your co-host. Also, let me keep real. I can't come in between y'all lying. Because Takesha's like, man, his wife, the six-figure ring. I ain't have my jewelry on. I ain't have my. I was feeling like a little undervalued. I was like, just wasn't feeling right because I ain't have my ring. I ain't have my ring, and I ain't have my wedding ring. Mainly, that was the biggest thing. And I don't like going on stage without my wedding ring. I just don't like going anywhere without it. And then I have other rings, so I had to go change up. So Tawana, you was really my lifesaver. But I really want to hear your story though. Thank you. But just want to show y'all how do you got to throw a lifeline, right? Sometimes things happen and people panic. They're like, oh, I didn't have this. And nobody knows what you was going to do, what you wasn't going to do. Y'all with me? In sales, do y'all realize you forget a line like, oh man, I forget the line. I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot the line. And I didn't say this and I say that. I see people doing presentations. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick presentation training. I'm all wired up now. Sometimes people like, I forgot to say this. I forgot to say that. Or you have been in the audience, Uncle Jock, anybody, have you ever done a presentation and somebody else in the audience saying, hey, tell them about this, Eric, you forgot that. Tell them this, say that. Because they're sitting there with their guests and they want the guests to hear this or hear that. And they say, you didn't say my favorite part. So here's the deal. The guests don't know what you're going to say. Are y'all with me? It's not like they come with a script, right? Siobhan talked about the movie. Me and Dr. Mary was on the way to see the movie last night, and then I looked over, her eyes was all glazy, and it was like 9:30. Like, she ain't gonna make it. So we was gonna go see that movie. But the thing is, whatever they got in that movie, The Forge, I'll say the name, give them a free advertising. Whatever's in that movie, I don't know what's not in the movie. Are y'all with me? Siobhan doesn't know what's not in the movie. They didn't give her the full script. She's not a Hollywood actress. She's an Instagram, Facebook actress, TikTok actress, but she's on the way to become a Hollywood actor. I don't know. Maybe she is a Hollywood actress. I don't know. Y'all see some of her reels and stuff. But they probably didn't give her the script. Did they, Siobhan? I don't know. Siobhan, you never know, right? She might have got the script. I don't know.
No, I didn't get the script.
Okay. So she don't know what was taken out and what was left in. Are y'all with me? She only knows what they decided, the director and the editors and the executive producers, what they decide to keep in. I want y'all to understand that. Release the stress, because see, sometimes y'all thinking, you don't realize the person you're talking to only know what you put in the puzzle. They don't know the ingredients that you left out. Y'all copy that? So don't feel like, oh, they're gonna miss this. Oh, they don't know this. Oh, I didn't say this. They don't know until you tell them. You know, I got a saying. People don't know how smart you are or how smart you're not until you open your mouth. Ooh, let that sink in. Some of you, so now y'all ain't gonna say nothing. There's gonna be a whole quiet session. Y'all like, Eric, you ain't gonna get me on the non-smart tip.
That's a good one, sir. That's a good one, sir.
Can I comment on that, Eric?
Yes, talk to us, Derek.
All right, this was my previous before reading books, building on that professionalism. But when I was in the property management space, there was one guy, he just really annoyed me. And I told him, I said, it's better to sit there and look stupid versus open your mouth and remove all doubt. And yeah, so yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. So people don't know, y'all. They don't know. So you don't have to go tell them, hey, I didn't do this. Oh man, I missed this. They don't know. So I just want you to realize that it's not a bad thing. Okay. It's not a bad thing. Ooh, okay. I was great. Oh, shucks. I was great. Now you take my own advice. I was great to tell y'all what's going on. I was gonna say, y'all, but I ain't gonna say it because y'all think I was gonna say it, but I'm not gonna tell you because you don't know what I was going or not going to do. So I'm not gonna tell you that wasn't what going to do, and y'all ain't getting it, but now y'all gonna get it. All right. Woo, I got a question for y'all. I need to fill the NRG on the line. We're gonna do a take two, action. Team, how y'all feel? Feel.
Fired up.
Sir.
Fired up.
Team, what's up? What's up?
My
income.
It's a green sheet.
Everybody gets the green sheet.
Everybody get a green sheet. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let y'all know, announcing a new podcast coming out. Me and Dr. May, we've been revamping the name, thinking about the strategy, thinking about the thing. So I'm just going to put my plug in. This is my plug. And then I got another plug. Then I'm going to get right to the information. But my plug today, we are coming out with our new podcast. Well, it's going to be Eric and Dr. Mary. We thought about that. Then it was going to be Everybody Selling. And we thought about that. But I think we kind of honed on. It's going to be, y'all ready? Drum roll. Y'all give me a yes or no. We want to do something that was really near to us. And that is entrepreneurs with jobs. So it's going to be entrepreneurs with jobs. Now, the entrepreneurs who ain't got a job, you're going to get some out of it too. But our focus is going to be entrepreneurs with jobs. Because one of the biggest things is we really like to help people making the shift from going from employee to entrepreneur. Whether you stay as an entrepreneur, you stay as an employee, you don't have to leave your job. But entrepreneurs with jobs, because there's multiple hats you got to wear, right? I'm looking at Tony Burke with the hat. It's multiple hats you got to wear. So give me a thumbs up. Y'all like it? Entrepreneurs with jobs? Yes or no? I know it's kind of oxymoron to what the industry talks about, where you got to quit your job, you got to fire your boss. But what if you like your boss? And what if you don't like your boss, but you like the job, right? We got some thumbs up, okay? And there's some challenges that entrepreneurs face who have jobs. This is a whole different thing. So I think we've been pretty good at doing it. Thank you, Siobhan. That's really been our passion, helping those who still work and it's also running a business, right? And are we going to help those who don't work? Yeah, absolutely. But we kind of laser focused. Well, I'm bringing this out to you. I thank y'all, because we also got to wonder, somebody say, if you're helping everybody, then sometimes you ain't serving nobody, right? McDonald's is making burgers for those who want burgers and fries. But I want a pizza. Then you got to go to maybe Pizza Hut or Domino's or Big Boys. I don't know. Any go somewhere, but you don't usually go to McDonald's for pizzas. Are y'all with me? So just wanted to let y'all know, Uncle Doc said, Eric, that's your lane. Yeah. I've been employed many times. I've been a high level employee working a job at a high level for many, many years. And Dr. Mary's at a high level working a job all the time. We already ran businesses. So I think I can know a thing or two about really being a high level employee, working a job, and also trying to get your business off the ground. So that's going to be our podcast, Entrepreneurs with Jobs. I'll let Dr. Mary know y'all said go for it. We've been toyed around with a whole lot of different things, but I think that's our lane, that's our niche, that's what we're gonna roll and rock with. All right, cool. Now, with that being said, got another announcement. I think Takesha was going to go down that road, and I want to shout him out. He's not here. He's playing father duty. But this Friday, I became a grandfather. Isaiah, Coach Zay, as some know him, the Young Money Millionaires, is now a new dad with a new baby girl. Woo-hoo! I got to see it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she was born on Friday, and I got a chance to see her for the first time
Congratulations.
yesterday. So I am another grandfather again. Man, I'm starting thinking about it. And we become a grandfather a couple times. They start thinking about when I'm going to become a great granddad. I want to become a great granddad before long. But they ain't got to rush. But I mean, they're only 3 years old. But that's what it is. So I'm a grandfather. I know I don't look it, minus the gray hairs and stuff like that, and minus the chest not popping like it used to be. But minus all of those things, and minus the hair gone, the bald head. You take away the bald head, the gray hairs, and the physique, I don't look like I'm a grandfather, do I?
Yes, you do. And it's okay. Grandfathers look young, Eric. Come on now. We different.
Grandfather look young. That was your internet freezing, Tawana. What grandfather? Jock said, bring back the Jerry curl. Ooh, I ain't have a Jerry curl. I had an S curl, brother. Woo! With the activator, you got to walk around the activator. Oh my goodness! Don't, man. I'm trying to stay focused. See, Jock, you can't throw me off from the sideline. I was like, you know what? Today I can't blame Jock because Tawana's gonna keep me on track because Jock ain't gonna say nothing to throw me off. And then he's like, yeah, man, bring back the soul. Tammy. Oh, you got Tammy bringing it time in the soul glow. Woo! Yes, the moisturizer, activated, you shake it in, and everybody had their own thing. I don't know if you had ever have a dirty curl. Everybody had their own way. Some people just shake it and let the hand go put the hand and rub it through. Everybody had their own way. Man, I used to get out of my car and look at the back headrest. That thing be like a big old spot. They had to have headrest protectors. Let me stop. Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all taking me back. All right. Since we talking stories.
Hey, Eric, if you didn't have leather seats, you was in trouble.
Oh,
you can wipe off the leather, but if you had regular cloth seats, you was in trouble with the Jerry curl joint.
You was done. All right.
Okay,
y'all got me.
I drifted. You drifted.
I'm drifting. All right, can I share one drifting story real quick? All right, this is the pivotal for. I've been married for 30 years, but this was a marriage make or break moment in my marriage. I was young. Y'all ready? Can I share it? Yes or no? So it was a private story. So if y'all want business, I'll go business.
It's private. Is Mary gonna get you, Eric?
She ain't gonna get me, but it's not. It's not business related. It's soul glow related.
Okay. Go ahead.
Come on, sir.
All right. So when we were young, we got married. I was like, you couldn't tell me nothing because I was the king of the activator. You put the activator in, the S curls and all that kind of stuff. I knew what I was doing, right? So I was that guy. Couldn't tell me nothing. I had thought I was a professional hairstylist. Anyway, so Mary, when we met, she had a lot. I mean, she had not a lot of hair now, but then she had like a lot of hair. Like her hair was full. She had a lot of hair. It was like everywhere. And it's like, man, you lay down, the hair be everywhere, all in your face and everything. And then we saw this TV infomercial one time. I forgot what it's called. Like, it's like, man, turn your hair and relax it, make it soft and fluffy and nice and straight and everything. And it's some stuff. I forgot what they call it, but it was on. And I was like, man, you know what? I should get you this. And your hair would go whoosh. It won't be all over the place. It was like everywhere. She had a lot. And she still has a lot, but then she had a lot. So anyway, she said, okay. I said, it's a relaxer. I know what to do. I can put it maybe I should go to my beautician. Girl, this is what I do. Now you in my lane now, right? So I put the relaxer in and I'm doing her hair now. Now, mind you, she's young. I'm doing her hair. I'm young too. Like we just getting married. I'm doing her hair so I can make her hair relax and get out my face so I can go to sleep. And guess what? Lo and behold, she put it in, and she's like, it's starting to feel some kind of way. And I was like, oh man, let's wash it out. Man, why her hair start falling out? She's like, she's in the shower, hair falling out. Oh my goodness. She was, oh man, I think she did break up with me for about a week or two. I don't know, but that was tough. That was a tough moment right there. That was the defining moment in our relationship. I done jacked her daggone hair. And then later on, I found out there was a lawsuit against that company that they had some bad product, but that didn't make it any better. Her hair ain't been the same since. Anyway, Soul Glow. Stay in your lane. I guess that's the purpose. We can make that a thing. Stay in your lane. And I want to share something with you. And I know we almost out of time, but I was listening to a clip from Will Smith. I will play the clip, but he has some profanity in it, so we want to keep it rated PG. But he was saying that in that clip, he was like, man, I was talking to somebody and I told him I'm 90% there. And the guy was like, the thing about being 90% there, the great thing about being at 90% is you're halfway to your mark. He said, man, he said, what I found out to be true. He said, my son was a chronic B student. And my son was like, Dad, I can probably get A's if I wanted to. He's like, Joker, you can't. He said, I bet you can't. He said, here's the thing. People think that the same effort from going from a B to an A is the same effort going from a C to a B. And he said, being great, he said, most people underestimate what he said, going from a B to A, you might have to sleep different. You might have to study different. You're going to have to you might have to eat different. You're going to do some different things to go from good to great. See, y'all, going from good to great is a different game. It's a different level. He said most people underestimate that difference from going from good to great. See, going from an employee to entrepreneur, there's a difference. People think, well, I'm good on my job, Eric. No, it's a difference. Going from, okay, we trying to do 6 figures in 6 months. Going from $1,000 a month to $10,000. Stephen showed you 15% of the population makes more than 100,000. Get into that top 15%. And most of them, that's even with a job. You're talking about as an entrepreneur, you're now going into the top 5%, y'all. Going into the 95 percentile, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball. It ain't being good. That difference from good to great, it's a big gap, y'all. Why everybody get a 6-figure ring? There's a difference. I'm gonna give you all this stuff over this week. I'm gonna give you some stuff today. What does it take to make that leap? See, most people can't make the leap. I can tell who can make the leap by your words. I can tell who's going to make the leap by your words. Rodney's like, I'm going to Dubai. He ain't asked me. He ain't asked, I don't know who he talked to. He's like, I'm going to be around. He said, we've all heard it. Who you hang around will determine where you get. We said, I need to go hang around some of these folks. So I'm going there. Maybe he has the means to get there. I don't know. Maybe he had a credit card, maybe borrowed the money. I don't know what he did. But he made the decision to be there. Y'all with me? I know he drove from Houston to Canada. That's a long drive. He's at the bottom end of Texas. That's a long road. But he made the decision. See, it takes some extra effort to go from good to great, y'all. And he said most people underestimate that difference. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, some of y'all underestimate the difference. They think if I can show up to the calls, then I'm good. But Eric, I show up to the calls. Okay. Are you doing everything? Are you implementing the things that's done? Well, I do some of the stuff. Eric, I want to lose weight. Okay, what are you doing? Man, I'm fasting here. Are you fasting and exercising? Oh, I ain't got to the exercising part. Oh, really? You cut out some of the things like fried food. You counting your calories? I gotta count these calories? How do you count calories? You can't see them. Well, you better start looking at the back of the packs and seeing when they go on the menu, even at restaurants now, they got the calories. Like, I'm supposed to look at that? I don't know. It's up to you. Those who really trying to get into fitness, that's what they do. Eric Robinson don't. You can tell. Are y'all with me? But if I want to be a bodybuilder, my body's capable of being a bodybuilder, believe it or not. Now I'm talking to myself. But I ain't got the mindset to be one of those to do that. Stephen Short does. He got the mindset to get in the gym early in the morning. My body can operate just like his body. Are y'all with me? That difference, being good and being great. It may look like this, but what it takes to get from here to there, it's a lot of things in that piece, in that puzzle. It's a lot to make that extra leap. See, one of the things to go from good to great, your mind got you. Some of y'all just need to brainwash. You got to wash your mind. I'm telling if there was a way to just take some soapy water, now don't try to do like Trump said, don't get no Clorox. But if there was a way to take some soapy water and put in your brain and say, Lord, just you know what there is. Sometimes you just need to go to church and just say, hey, Pastor, can you just dip me one time? I need to be rebaptized. Rebaptized in Jesus, but I'm not using religion as a fun. But I'm saying sometimes some of y'all got to just baptize your brain and get rid of all the stinking thinking and come back refreshing a new person. Are y'all with me? See, some of us still holding on to some of the things. It's like, Eric, is it hard to let go? I don't know. You know, it depends. Some brains are smart and they won't let go of things, and some brains can let go of stuff. I got 7 minutes. I'm gonna hear something. Hear me out, y'all. Focus. You know, I had a friend of mine who was a hypnotist, and he was like, Eric, he hypnotized, it's hard. He said, the fact that I hypnotize you doesn't mean you're not smart. It's actually the opposite. He said, I can only hypnotize people who have a higher level of intelligence because they're able to focus. What does high level intelligence mean? Able to focus. He said, everybody's brain can retain stuff, but how have you been processed, and how does your brain process and focus on certain things? He said, you're able to focus on the sound of my voice. You're able to stay focused and stay locked in. And the fact that you can lock into my voice, lock into my instructions, and block all these hundreds of people in the room. And one time he did, it was like over 1,000 people in the room. The fact that you can block out over thousands of people, there's literally thousands, like about 6,000 people in the room at that time. You can block out thousands of people and focus on my voice, tells me you have a high level of intelligence. So what does that mean? Ladies, you know, I was talking to somebody, I think Tammy, and me and her, Jock was talking, and it was like, can you focus on what needs to be done? See, most of us get so distracted, right? Can you focus on what needs to be done? The world is designed, y'all, to limit your focus. What does Facebook's algorithms do? What is the purpose of the algorithm of social media? Anybody knows the purpose of the algorithm of social media?
Distractions.
Close. Anybody? Anybody else?
Sell you products.
Sell
you products.
Close. That's one of the things. Huh?
Track your history.
Y'all adding it together. You know the main purpose of the algorithm is? It's opposite what Antoine said. It's not to distract you.
It's to see how many people are responding.
No, they don't care about your response. The main purpose of the algorithm is to
grab your attention.
There you go. It's to limit your distractions. It's to focus you. Are y'all with me? The main purpose of the algorithm, these social media platforms, is to limit your focus. It's to give you what you want to see. Like, I don't see things of kangaroos jumping around. I don't get those videos. Do you know they got videos of people making kangaroos? They got videos of people riding tricycles, just the little thing like a circus guy. People doing those tricycles. That's what they call them. No, unicycles. They got videos of people juggling. I don't get the videos of people juggling. Now I'm talking about it. They listening to my phone. I'm probably going to turn my phone on. There's going to be some jugglers. See, I don't get those things. Are y'all with me? Have you ever went online and looked up something and saw the advertisement for that in Facebook or YouTube or one of the videos? It took what you were searching for in Google, and they got these meta tags, metadatas, pixels that tracks you, and now it follows you to other platforms because it said, this is what you've been searching for, and now we're going to show you stuff on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, of the things you've been searching for. It's designed to focus your energy and efforts towards the way that you have been conditioned to, or that you like. Are y'all with me? So the algorithm's job is to shrink this big old pie. How big a pie is YouTube? Does anybody know how many videos are posted on YouTube every day? Somebody Google that real quick and give us the answer. How many videos are posted on YouTube daily?
Thousands.
Now somebody give me the real answer, not the shout answer. Give me the real answer.
Millions.
Huh?
Millions.
I don't want zins, like thousands, millions, gazillions. Somebody give me a rough number.
14 billion.
3.7 million.
Somebody got
Videos are uploaded to YouTube every day, which is about 271,330 hours of video content.
3
3
point
3.7 million.
3.7 million. See, here's the thing. I'm gonna give y'all something. See, I said go online and search it, right? And some people's brain didn't go online and search it. What you didn't focus, y'all heard what you want to hear, and y'all threw out a number, thousands, 100,000. Like, see, you see the difference? I gave a specific instruction. Can you focus on the instruction and execute the instruction? See, from going from good to great is being able to take that, being able to focus the information. Hear the info, not what you want to hear, not what you want to think you want to do, but really hear the information and execute on the information. Are y'all catching that? I'm helping y'all go from good to great. See, because sometimes we get people to play and they're like, oh, 3x5, they hear, yeah, talk to a lot of people. No, 3x5 says you need to recruit 3 people and 5,000 in premium. That's what 3x5 is. Now, what does it take? Along the way, we give y'all things to do to take. But sometimes people hear it. Now you leave and you get distracted. You give other people is limiting your focus. So where I'm going with this, social media's job is to, our life has been, most of us, a lot of times we are learning to, they're limiting your focus. Growing up, how many TV channels did most of y'all have? Think about how many TV channels y'all have growing up when you was a little kid. Most of us are over, like y'all over 30 on in this line.
About 6.
Like
I
4
had-
channels, 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Five,
about
six?
5 channels.
About 6.
About 6, 5, 6, somewhere in that neighborhood. You didn't have 300 channels, right? 1,000 channels growing up, did you? They had your attention. May I have your attention, please, right? They had your attention. They had you narrowly focused so they can direct you. Now we got multiple channels. Now we got all these things. We got all these different platforms. So now it's like, who can get your attention? Everybody's fighting for your attention. So ultimately, you're right. They want to sell you something, but they also want to direct you and have you go a certain damn kind of way. Think about it. Facebook limits you to how many friends on your personal page?
5,000.
5,000. Okay. So 5,000, and now they're going to limit the stuff you see on your feed. People like, Eric, you see my feed? Mary be like, Eric, you see this? I need you to look at you see my post? Sometimes you see my post? Nah, I got 5,000 friends, and they only allow me to see maybe 10 people's posts on a regular basis because the time I'm on there. So out of the 5,000 friends, I'm only seeing 10 people's posts. I didn't see your post. There's 4,990 people that I didn't even see their post. And they may be posting on a regular basis. Are y'all with me? Some do, some don't. Facebook is saying, I'm only going to let you see what I want you to see. And because of that, your brain starts to think there's only a limited number of people in this planet. There's only a limited number of people that I can talk to. There's only a limited number of people I can reach. See, the world is trying to make you think they're focused on shrinking your view, your frame of references. My football team, I'm only watching my team, the Dallas Cowboys or Washington Commanders. I watch football. I don't even think about all the other 32 NFL teams or 28 NFL teams. I don't even think about the other sports. There's cricket, there's crochet. When I'm watching Olympics, sometimes people watch their favorite sports in Olympics. I just watch the U.S. basketball team. I watch the women's team. There's a whole bunch of things. People didn't even know there was a break dancing until the girl came up. Like, oh, well, they got break dancing. Now they're watching this. But what about all the other things that's out there? Are y'all with me? It's designed to limit your scope. Where am I going with this, y'all? Can I get like 5 extra minutes? Yes or yes, permission to help wrap this up for you?
Yes.
So now we're trying to grow our business, and everything about our brain is trying to limit you from the outside world, is trying to limit your scope. Facebook says you got 5,000 friends is the max you can get. How many people are on Facebook? Anybody, somebody Google how many users are on Facebook right now? And we're just going to take whatever they Google say to be right. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, but I want to kind of get an idea. How many users are on Facebook?
$3.65 billion.
3.65 billion. 3.65 billion. Now, I'm going to take this calculator. 3.65 billion. Okay. 365 billion. 3.65 billion, and divide that by 5,000 and divide that by 365. Here's this number, ladies and gentlemen, 2,000. If I take 3.65 billion, divide, I did 3.65, so 3.065. But if I took 3.65 billion, there's gonna be some more, divide that by 5,000, your max people you can talk to, and divide that by 365 days. If you was able to reach if you could literally market to everybody in your 5,000 Facebook friends, and then tomorrow get another 5,000 Facebook friends, and then tomorrow get another 5,000 Facebook, and if you knew for sure everything you post, everything you said was going to go to those 5,000, if you knew that for a fact, and you could do that every day, 5,000 people going to see it every single day. Do y'all know how many years it would take you to do that for just the number of people that's on Facebook? It would take you 2,000 years. The people who are on Facebook right now, it would take you 2,000 years if you could go every day, reach 5,000 people every day, every day, every day, every day. It would take you 2,000 years. So what are you saying, Eric? I want y'all to see how big this daggone thing is. See, they're shrinking you down to thinking it's only like the 5 or 10 people. Eric, man, the people I talk to, the people I post. See, their job. So when you're trying to grow your business, most of y'all, it's hard to move up, scale up, because you're limited view. You're not even talking to everybody in your block. Eric is not. I keep telling you, I haven't talked to everybody on my block. But man, the people I'm talking to, I haven't talked to everybody on my phone. But Eric, the people you call, you didn't call all 3,000 people on your phone. No, you didn't. Don't lie. You didn't touch every family, man, my family and friends. You didn't touch every freaking single family member. No, you didn't. Eric, you don't understand. No, you only telling me about the ones that you like. Because there's a whole bunch of family members you probably don't know. I got a family reunion book, and now I was like, man, my mom, when she passed away, I was looking at the other day. I put her, I'm like, hold on. I didn't know these people. This is a whole nother side of the family. I had no clue. So don't tell me, Eric, you talk to everybody in your family. No, you talk to the ones, the cousins that you used to talking to. You ain't talk to their kids and their kids. Are y'all with me? Are y'all catching that? See, I want y'all to start expanding your brain, because what happens is, I know I'm going some different way, I'm making a segue, a change. Social media is designed to limit your view. Your subconscious mind is designed to receive all information. It sees everything. But the conscious mind is designed to protect you and says, what is important? So the subconscious mind sees it all, and somewhere between the switch is designed to say, what's important to me? What's a threat? What's a positive? And usually eliminates the threats. So it locks everything out. You're driving down the road, what's important to me? The speed limit. You can pass a whole bunch of stuff. You start a speed limit sign. You probably pass a whole bunch of signs, but the speed limit sign is important to why? If I go too fast, I'm gonna get pulled over. So they're saying this is what's important to me. You can see all the restaurants, all everything, the guy walking, the person driving around. Are y'all with me? You're only seeing what's important to you, but your brain receives everything. So where I'm going with this, you have trained your brain what to see. Somebody has trained your brain. Your brain is like a computer. It's been trained on what to see. See, I sat down the other day with Derek. He's a former Marine. He's trained. He sits a certain way. I'm watching. He's been trained to watch and look at certain things. He rolled up on me. He's like, Eric, man, you got your window down, sitting in the car, sleep. Brother, I could have rolled. He's trained to watch, to do a certain thing. Are y'all with me? His training, my brain can do the same thing, but it wasn't trained that way. So when somebody says, Eric, you yourself, my brain is trained to hear as a salesperson. I'm trained to listen for certain clues that y'all don't. So I'm gonna start giving some of y'all things so you can retrain your brain. But what it's gonna take you to do, you're gonna have to stop. I'm gonna give y'all here to hear me clearly. One, slow down on the news. Because the news is training your brain not to be a salesperson. I'm telling y'all right now, straight up. I'm gonna help you wash your brain. Get rid of the news. Some of y'all gonna have to stop watching. If it ain't, start watching some things. Find a salesperson you like. I like listening to Myron Golden every now and then. Start now. You can sprinkle some things in, but predominantly listen to people who are going to help you. Some people like Grant Cardone. Some tune to the Eric and Mary channel, right? You can go to Eric and Dr. Mary on YouTube. Watch some of the stuff we put in. Re-listen to some of this content again and again. Start training your brain so you can start getting where you want to go. Are y'all with me? Netflix is not going to train your brain how to sell unless you're watching some shows about selling. So there's some good things. Siobhan talked about the movie. Said, Eric, man, it's about good thing about humanity. You start watching what you want to watch. Wolverine and all this kind of, it's all the killing. That ain't training your brain. Like, Eric, it may be entertaining to some, but you train your brain to, oh man, everybody killing, everybody stabbing, everybody dying. So now you want to go out there and talk about positivity. You just finished watching all that gore, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I like military shows too. I watch them, but I like Navy SEALs, right? Because they the best of the best, elite. I'm trying to train my brain how to think like the elite people. Are y'all with me? So I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm just telling you, you got to do something. Are y'all hearing me? Because your brain is processing. And to go to good to great, you're going to have to be able to change and train your brain so it knows what to focus, because it receives all this information. You know, the other day I had somebody, I'm close to this. I had somebody write a long letter to me. Eric, y'all, you don't help me. You don't do this. You don't do this. You don't do that. I'm like, first of all, I saw him like, I could tell you're it's going to be hard for you to go from good to great. You're great at certain things, probably great at whining. And I don't go to Napa Valley. You know what I mean? Like, I live in Bowie, Maryland, not in California. So all that wine country, you can save that. But her brain was trained, or his brain was trained to focus on negative things that they perceived as negative, right? They didn't hear all the other information. Are y'all with me? We come here every day. They didn't hear that. People like, well, you ain't help me do what I want to do. You ain't help me get what I want to get. You ain't help. No. You want me to help you, tell you something that you think what you need to hear. And that's what you think you need to hear. That's what I said in the beginning. I give you instructions. You process and hear what you think you want to hear. And therefore, you go and keep doing the same to getting what you always got, because you haven't trained your brain to listen to some of the messages. See, I try to train my brain to say, hey, when somebody's speaking, certain people speaking, this is what's important. I come every day. If I can tell you right now, I can go back and listen to the notes that some of y'all say on this call. I write it down because I train my brain to listen for things. And I'm just going to close with this. So this is some of playback from our call. Uncle Jock said, you need to make people feel like they value your product is greater than that. You need to make people feel like the value they get for your product is greater than their money. Ooh. Stephen Short, you make a friend, you make a sale. Your name is very important to me. That was a recap. Derek Holson said, this is on 8/8, August 8th. People buy because of emotion and feeling, not because of knowledge. This is some of the recaps. So when y'all are recapping, I'm writing down what y'all got, even though somebody else may say it, I'm writing down the recaps y'all got. Ooh, Dr. Teresa, investors are the creators of opportunity for others to fulfill their dreams. You are a producer, investor. Are you a producer, investor, or just a consumer? Now, that was some of the recap that she got. So I write down the recap from y'all. You know, ready take notes. I take my when y'all do y'all recaps, I write down y'all recaps. Why? So I can train my brain on what to hear, not what I think it needs to hear, but what is actually being said. Are y'all with me? See, that's what separates a great salesperson. So now you're listening to what people are actually saying, not what you want. People like, hey, we know, that's what I said. No, that ain't what you said. You think you said this to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You said something totally different. I said the same thing. You just came and said the same thing I said. No, you thought I said the same thing you said. You said John bit the dog. I said the dog bit John. Same words, different orders, different meaning, different outcome. It could be a difference of, hey, Eric, can I borrow your car? And then I'm calling my car my BMW. Hey, man, I got my BMW outside. And you come and say, let me borrow your car. Well, I said, I got my BMW outside. And you said, let me borrow your car. I didn't call my BMW a car. You called it a car because you didn't hear me. So then somebody else comes and say, hey, Eric, can I see the keys to your BMW? Oh, yeah, here you got the keys to my BMW. Because you called it a car and I said, no. The other person heard me call my car a BMW and they said BMW, those exact words. Same concept, different words. Are y'all with me? So if I call my car a BMW, if I say, hey, man, I got my nice BMW outside, guess what you need to come back and say? Ooh, like that BMW, Eric. And that, you know what I mean? You know, somebody else may come, that's a nice whip. My brain is saying it's not the same. I say BMW, you say whip. Are you really listening to listen, or you're just trying to think you heard what I said. That's the difference. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to teach you how to train your brain. We're going to go next time down a little bit deeper. But I wanted to really give y'all this because some of y'all, you're good. And that difference from great is a lot of room. And you start to blame yourself, blame others. No, you just got to train yourself to become great. There's not a great athlete that doesn't go through training. We think that's important, training for a great athlete. There's not a great doctor that doesn't go through training. We're like, oh yeah, that doctor, he studied, they trained, they studied, they worked on lab rats, they got little operation, they can do it, they practice, they practicing, not on real people. Y'all with me? They sometimes practice on their own, not on the person. They don't wait to get an operating table. Lawyers, they practice, practice, rehearse. We know that. The good trial, why did the good ones win? Because they practice, rehearse, they study case law, they study, they train, they practice in front of the mirror. But then we come here as sales and entrepreneurs and think, okay, got to sign my AOA. I'm good. I'm ready to make rich. Give me the 6-figure ring. I'm here, brother. I signed up. I paid my $30 a month. Man, I'm paying my back office fee. I'm paying $20, $35 a month. So I'm paying $30. Get out of here. This doctor went to school and got $300,000 worth of student loans, opened up their office, got another $1 million of loans for equipment, and you're paying $30 a month thinking you're doing something? Joker, please. Y'all, we got to take our business to another level and train. You got to leave here and go practice what I'm telling you. Are y'all with me? So hopefully y'all got something out of today. I know I went long, but this is Money Making Monday. I want to give y'all, I want to set you up to win. We got 6 figures in 6 months. This ain't a game for me. This is not a game for me. So with that being said, Rodney, since you're going to Dubai, nah, you ain't ready, right? Rodney.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Rodney, I need you to take it. Troy, we're gonna let Rodney. Rodney's going to Dubai. Rodney, let's get you ready. Can you handle the recap for today, sir?
I want to put a couple of nuggets in there.
Okay,
First,
well, you know what? I'm gonna turn over to Troy Gandy. Troy, because Rodney, I see you got your nuts. You ready to go. Troy, do you mind handling the recap for today, sir?
All right. Thank you once again for your phenomenal leadership and everything that you do and the way you bring it down and break it down and split it up and and let us know what's really going on. All right. Well, for today, everybody, you've been tuned in and fired up. So I know you got some great nuggets and you've taken some good notes to give it back. Just let us know what excited you the most. Because we know Lady Rita is going to handle the big picture. All right. So give us what you got the most out of today's morning inspirational meetup. All right. Start with Brother Rodney. Give it to us.
All right. I got out of, instead of saying the whole story, Miles Monroe said when Erik was talking about the eagle, the scientists have tested the eyesight of an eagle, said that eagle can see the world, can see 5 miles around. But when he spotted rodent, he targeted in on that rodent. He focused right in on it from the time he spotted on it, and that's his target. He don't look to the right or left. He go diving right down to that rodent, and he captured that rodent, his prey. Another thing he mentioned is say that, hey, baking a cake. When we bake a cake, just because we like and love this cake and we say, man, that's good, can I have the recipe? We might have the recipe to that cake, but the ingredients to that cake has to be put in a certain order for us to win. And that's why we come on here, so we can learn. We hear the cake is good, the money is good, what we do is good, but we got to know how to do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. It's a process to winning, and we got to be reminded of that process, and we will win.
Thank you. Appreciate it so much. All right. That's a good nugget right there, though. Get laser focused, y'all. Get in it. You find it, go after it. Don't hesitate. All right. And that leads us to none other than the man that's all about what we here for, that money.
Yes, sir. I wanted to talk 2 things too that he said about focus. When you truly focus, all distractions you get out of your mind. So like this morning when I was in the gym, I said I'm gonna do shoulders today. I focus on what I'm going to do, my shoulders. In between that, I might say anything, but also can see everything going around me. Because I'm focused on this, and also I'm also really hyper focused about security. So I always see if I go to a full a cover room, I can listen to everything Troy is saying and see what everybody else around me is doing. Because I get that's the one thing I praise myself on. I can just lock in it and focus on the image, the message, and not get distracted around anything. And the other thing that's key with when you say when you focus, when you look at when you focus on something, you always have that in your mind of what you want to do, but bringing that out you because true focus, and having we have laser focus is very, very tough. You do have to train your mind to that, as well as to be active listening. When people are telling you things and y'all talking, and you say, "Are you listening?" Say, "Yeah." Over there, you talking about boom, 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 because you're listening. That's why I always look people in the face when you talk to them. And there's certain designs or something that we used to do that address that you can let them know that you know. We used to do trick things, this right here, like do your fingers like this. They used to call it steepling because you're tapping your fingers. They're showing people that you know that you're listening to what they're saying because your hands like this and you're steepling your fingers. It's almost like you listen to them and you're focusing on what they're saying. Like, oh, okay. Okay. All right, Troy, tell me back. You told me you're a master at Taekwondo. You've been doing it for so long. Boom, 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 boom. Then I just could tell it. Just say, and I can look at the body action, body language, and all that stuff. That's all part of focus. How your face move, your eyes, your lips, everything. That's part of your focus. That's where you know. Okay, this is good. I got him good with this one. Okay, he like that one. Okay, he don't like that. Bam, bam. Because you're focused on what you're doing. That's all I want to say, sir.
10-4, 10-4. Thank you very much for that. As he said, man that's always focused, and he says he's looking at it, and we know his name is money, but we also know that we always need to focus and targeted on making sure that we're taking care of the client first and foremost, always. So we don't want to lose focus of that. And that would be none other than making sure that we are focused in on knowing exactly how we're helping the clients with the products that we actually use. So that index annuities, knowing those products, you may want to take a look at there's a book out called The Laser Fund by Doug Andrew. The Laser Fund by Doug Andrew, and he's on YouTube. He has a ton of information out there. And if you laser fund, tune into it. Down the IUL versus the 401k, and he versus whatever else is out there. You can pull up Doug Andrew, and you can get some good word and good explanation on that. So you'll be able to combat pretty much anything that comes at you when it comes to folks with all these different, doubts and skepticisms and all that kind of stuff. So now we have another hand up. I see a wonderful woman over there sporting those beautiful locks, and none other than Miss Jacqueline Brown Hanson. I know she's got something from this morning.
I definitely did. As always, I'm grateful to be here. And something that I've battled with all the time, where I speak to somebody and then I leave, I think, oh my God, I didn't say this. This morning, I'm hearing the person doesn't know what you were supposed to say. So just say what you know you're supposed to say. And if you have left something out, don't beat yourself up. So that was one of the nuggets I got this morning. Stop panicking about stuff that you might have left out. And from good to great is on different levels. So you need to put different energy into doing it. Apply different pressures, do different activities, get yourself out there, fix your mindset, and move from good to great. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's right. That's right. Don't panic. They say, "Well, don't panic, we pivot." We don't panic, we just pivot and get it in right. All right. With that being said, I don't see any other hands. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And we know good and well, anytime he opens his mouth, it's directed, it's targeted, it's focused, it's on point. So we're going to give it to none other than the marinepreneur himself, Mr. Derek Holston.
All right, all right. Great training again this morning. And always lots of nuggets, and I do listen, and I do be thinking about things there, Money. But anyway, Troy, that book you talked about, The Laser Fund, it was actually a gift, because what I've learned to do is when people say, what do you want for Father's Day? I'll pick something that's going to help me develop, and then also have gifted good to great as well. So I just got those two. I've been hearing about that book. So I got to get into them. So anyway, real quick, what I got out of today and what I interpreted was going from good to great. There was a time when becoming great, financially speaking, was making six figures. And that was a process getting there. You get there and you realize, oh, I can see more. So now it's seven figures. And I'm sure once we get there, it'll be multiple seven, right? And it's about creating that abundance thinking. So for me, the question to myself is always, who do I need to become, okay, to manifest the results that I want? So I love what Rodney's doing, because he says he's going to Dubai. And I've heard that the wealth in Dubai is very different than the way we interpret wealth. But even if it's not at that level, again, it's a process. I do have some multimillionaire mentors who I talk to a lot, and the conversations are very different. You know, they don't get upset over the small things that a lot of folks do. So anyway, what I got out today was just realize that you're going to have to do something different to go from good to great. Because what got you to good is wonderful, but going to great, that's a different space. So looking forward to that. Working on it every single day. And again, I appreciate you all. So thank you for allowing me to share.
Beautiful, beautiful. And we thank you for sharing. As always, well, we got an additional leg this time, because usually it's only like 4 legs in any kind of relay, but we had 4 legs already. But we cannot cross the finish line without talking to our Xperior paralegal, who gets it done better than nobody else. And she's the only one that deserved and has obtained the right to cross the finish line and break the tape and, you know, take the checkered flag. And that is none other than downtown Miss Rita Brown. Bring it home for us.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you. When you sign your AOA, you are now taking your first step as a business owner. The 120 agency plan is your pathway. The EDs and your team are your helping hand. Be fruitful and multiply with the 3x5. Grow your business and set up your legacy for financial growth. It's okay to be busy, but busy has to be combined with being productive. Do those income producing activities. If you want to change, choose to change. One way is to get around the wealthy. Give good advice and give out your cards, and you will win. Whether you are spiritual or religious, put God first and things will start to align. Setback is setting you up for greatness. In sales presentations, the guests don't know your script. Release the stress. They don't know what you left out. It's not a bad thing. People don't know how smart you are or how smart you're not until you open your mouth. It's better to look stupid than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Entrepreneurs with Jobs is a new podcast from Erik and Dr. Mary, helping people make a shift from employee to entrepreneurs, helping those that still work and run a business. If you are helping everybody, you're not serving anyone. People think going from good to great is easy. Most people underestimate the work needed. It's a different ball game. It's a big gap from good to great. It takes extra effort. It may look easy. It's a lot to get to that extra leap. Wash your brain. Get rid of all the negative things. When you can focus, you have a high level of intelligence. Can you focus on what needs to be done? The world is designed to limit your focus. The social media algorithm limits your focus. It gives you what you want to see. Can you focus, hear the information, and execute the information? The world makes you think that there's only a limited amount of people. Facebook is big, but it is designed to limit your scope. You have a limited view. You have not talked to everyone you know. Expand your brain. The subconscious mind sees everything, but the conscious mind protects you. It only lets you see what you think is important, and it also shows you what's a threat. Our brain is trained on what to see. Slow down on the news. Listen to people who are going to help you. Start training your brain so that you can get to where you want to go. Good to great. Train your brain so it knows where to focus. Listen to what people are actually saying. Listen to listen, not just think you heard what they said. Train yourself to be great. Practice and rehearse. Take your business to another level. 6 figures in 6 months. That's it. That's all.
And that's all.
Dr.
All right, all right. Give Miss Rita Brown a hand once again. Always Rita. Bringing it home. Bringing it home.
That was awesome.
Great job,
great
Each
job.
and every day.
Excuse
With
me,
Rita Brown.
Excuse me, brother Troy. What's the name? Tell me that book.
Yeah,
Daniel what? It laser focus. Daniel what?
Doug Andrew.
Doug Andrews. Okay. Thank you,
The
sir.
Laser Fund. Yes. And
Doug Andrews, right?
What's that?
You said Doug Andrews?
Yes, Doug Andrew.
Okay, I got you. Thank you, sir.
Yes. All right, you're more than welcome. And we thank each and every one of you once again for joining us on this morning inspirational call. And we also want to say that, we know it takes a village to raise a child. So, by all means, as children of God, we all are children. So it takes each and every one of you to actually be here and whatnot to, actually play your part and put in and add to all the growth that we are all to experience. Okay. And with that being said, I also want to thank Miss Tawana Chisley for stepping up into her role this morning and stand in for the none other than the master MC and moderator, Mr. Jacques Vaughn. And I guess that's it and that's all. So now we're going to turn it back over for the final comment. Other than our fearless leader, the one that leads from the front, the one that is the 6-figure earner, the one that is the first certified executive director from the corporation, as well as the member of the Leadership Council and the man of one wife, Mr. Erik Robinson.
Just want to tell y'all, great job. Thank you, Troy, for everything you do. Thank you, Tawana. Amazing. Thank you, everybody who contributed. All the people speaking. Today, a couple of quick announcements. 2 p.m. We got the leaders on tap. I was trying to give y'all to find out who knows. If anybody knows who's going to be speaking today, shout out to those who passed the test. I'm trying to think. I haven't seen a news flash from Xperts who's going to be doing. Oh, leaders on chat, Charles and Carmela Mudwike. I'm telling you, Charles and Carmela came into the company, came with no experience, crossed over 250,000 in income, I think, 200,000, 250,000 income. So they're out here doing it. If you want to find out how they're doing it, people doing it, this is the one. Like, I endorse all leaders on tap, but I'm telling you, I've got a chance to talk to these folks. This right there will probably resonate with a lot of us because they are us, right? I'm saying like they're new, getting started. Some of us come with a lot of experience, right? But they're like, how do you go from the ground floor to moving up? They're like still in the game. They're not like beyond the game. Are y'all with me? Kind of, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Some people beyond the game, they come, they got a lot of experience, but these folks are like right here, ground up. Like they was ground up last year. Still in it, still in the fight, still in the hunt. So make sure you tune in today at 2:00 for that. And Team Huddle tonight at 7 p.m. No, we way over, but This is money-making activities, and we got to be serious about where we're trying to go, because I see a team of champions on this line, and there's no reason none of us can't do 6 figures in 6 months, because y'all know what comes after 6 figures in 6 months, right? What's next?
$1 million.
7 figures in 12 months. I'm trying to tell you, you start mastering 6 figures in 6 months, watch, it's going to be 7 figures in 12 months. That's the goal. So let's really master this, y'all, because there's a reason for us to be here. Love y'all. Have an amazing day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.